Samsung is back at it again, and this time the tech world is buzzing louder than ever. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 has just been unveiled, and from the very first glance, it's clear that this isn't just another foldable update. It's Samsung's bold statement to the entire industry: we finally nailed it. But here's the million-dollar question, or rather, the $1,099.00 question. Did Samsung truly fix everything fans have been asking for? Or is this yet another flashy device that dazzles in the showroom but disappoints in your pocket? From the moment the Z Flip series debuted, people were fascinated by its nostalgic clamshell design that brought back the flip phone aesthetic of the early 2000s, now powered with modern tech. But let's be real, every generation until now came with compromises. The crease on the screen was obvious and annoying, the battery life couldn't keep up, the cameras lagged behind Samsung's own Galaxy S lineup, and the durability concerns made skeptics roll their eyes. It always felt like Samsung was almost there, but not quite. The Z Flip 7, though, is being touted as the generation where the foldable finally grows up and addresses its biggest pain points. First, let's talk design. Samsung has shaved down the hinge mechanism even more, and while past versions already reduced the crease, the Z Flip 7 practically makes it disappear. We're not exaggerating. When unfolded, it feels closer to holding a flat slab phone like a Galaxy S24. Samsung used a redesigned water drop hinge and a new ultra-thin glass layer that distributes pressure evenly, giving it a seamless look and feel. And yes, this phone isn't just water resistance anymore. For the first time, Samsung is claiming dust resistance. That's huge, because dust was the Achilles heel of foldables. With a new IP58 rating, this is officially the first flip phone you don't have to baby every time you go to the beach or toss it in a bag. It finally feels like a device you can use every day without paranoia. Now about that cover screen. Samsung made waves with the Z Flip 5 by introducing a massive front display, but the Z Flip 7 takes it up a notch. The 4-inch AMOLED panel is now more functional, supporting full apps without weird scaling issues. Imagine replying to messages, scrolling Instagram, or even running navigation right on the outer screen. It's no longer just a widget station. It's a mini phone by itself. And the animations? Smooth as butter thanks to the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor paired with up to 12 GB of RAM. This thing runs like a flagship, not a gimmick. The cameras have also stepped up, and this was an area where foldables usually fell short. Samsung finally integrated its flagship-level camera system into the Z Flip 7. We're talking a 50MP main sensor with improved low-light performance, a 12MP ultra-wideland, and even a telephoto lens. A first for the Flip lineup. That's right, no longer do you have to settle for weaker optics just because you want a foldable. And the cool part? The FlexCam feature gets a major boost. You can prop the phone at different angles for hands-free shots, video calls, or TikToks without needing a tripod. It feels like Samsung designed this specifically with creators and influencers in mind, knowing how much foldables appeal to the trend-setting crowd. Battery life is another big talking point. Previous flips often left users scrambling for chargers by late afternoon, but this time, Samsung squeezed in a 4,200 mAh battery with improved power efficiency. Coupled with that Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, it lasts noticeably longer, even with heavy use. And fast charging now supports 45W wired, meaning you can juice up from 0 to 50% in under 20 minutes. Finally, foldable convenience without the battery anxiety. Of course, it's not just about hardware, it's the software experience too. Samsung is doubling down on One UI optimizations for foldables. The Z Flip 7 comes with enhanced multitasking features, more robust app continuity between the cover and main screens, and smart AI-driven tools. One standout feature is the new Flex AI Assistant that adapts based on the phone's angle. For example, fold it halfway while watching a video, and the assistant suggests controls for playback, brightness, and even captions, all contextually aware. Foldables are supposed to feel futuristic, and Samsung is finally delivering on that promise. But here comes the big question: is it worth $1,099.00? Some will argue that, For the same price or even less, you could grab a Galaxy S24 Ultra, which still beats the Z Flip 7 in raw specs like zoom range, S Pen support, and battery size. Others will say the iPhone 16 Pro offers a more polished ecosystem. But the Z Flip 7 isn't just about specs. It's about the experience, the sheer joy of flipping your phone shut, the versatility of FlexCam, the convenience of a truly usable cover screen, and the confidence that this time, it won't break after 6 months. That emotional pull matters. Samsung knows it's not just selling a phone, it's selling the future of mobile. Foldables were once dismissed as fragile novelties, but the Z Flip 7 represents a turning point. It's durable, it's powerful, and it finally eliminates many of the compromises that held earlier generations back. And if sales trends are anything to go by, people are ready. Foldable adoption is climbing fast, and with dust resistance and a much improved user experience, the Z Flip 7 could be the model that takes foldables mainstream. Still, the question of longevity hangs in the air. Will the hinge survive thousands of folds a day for years to come? Will dust resistance hold up in real-world testing? And will consumers really embrace foldables as their primary devices? Or will they remain a niche luxury item? These are questions that can only be answered over time, but for now, Samsung seems confident that it has built its most reliable foldable yet. In the end, whether the Z Flip 7 is worth it depends on what you want in a phone. If you're after the absolute best camera zoom, a giant battery, or stylus support, stick with the Galaxy S24 Ultra or wait for the Z Fold 7. But if you're looking for a phone that combines style, innovation, and practicality in a package that finally doesn't feel like a compromise, the Z Flip 7 is easily the best flip phone Samsung has ever made. It's the foldable that, as the title suggests, finally gets it right. So, what do you think? Has Samsung really perfected the flip phone dream with the Z Flip 7? Or is this just clever marketing wrapped in a shiny new hinge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're loving these deep dives into the latest tech, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next, because the future of smartphones is only getting stranger, smarter, and more exciting.